Ah, look who, like the hero's finally here. Would you join us, Master Tango? We're in for a nearfall, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable, you got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. Phew, so we're not getting raked over the coals after all? Oh, before I forget, Master Tango, there is something I would like you to have. Each of your friends have received one already, so this one's for you. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago, that gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. You can count on me. Splendid, such enthusiasm. It will surely take you far in life. And Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Ah, well. Yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is, I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation when my bud's here. And Mabelstiff, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your father's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new champion rank at least should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Oh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic Nimona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? While your own vested interest in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona, I think it's a fine idea. Well, please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We've many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion. I couldn't help but overhear. The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera? Well, well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Jita. I do everything in my power to nurture young up-and-coming talent. Though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokedex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. Whoa, we get to battle the teachers? You get to compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Ah, can't you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Tango would agree to lend a hand with my work. Where do I start? Excellent answer. Much obliged, Champion Tango. To get straight to it, I would like to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my steed. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find out this, I ask you to bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They're all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you'll find any cracks in their armor, but well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders. Man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weaknesses in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I've missed that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you all to it then. Come now, Penny. This is awesome, Tango. Show this inspection thing who's boss so that La Primera can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say, it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a crucial role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion is inspecting gyms, Nimona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. Yes, my role is so obvious it goes without saying. I remember your olive rolling prowess very well, Tango. You had such vigor, it was almost as if you had terrestrialized into a fighting type yourself. How many gyms had you been on when you first came here to mine? Was it your first? The Cortando gym is close to the academy, so many young trainers just starting out like to come here first. With that in mind, La Primera asked me to go soft on trainers like a nice sponge cake. I feel sad for my sweet little bugs, though, since that means they often quite lose their battles. But opportunities like this get me excited because I can finally show you my true skill. Allow me to knead you into submission. Alright, Katie. So, I'm talking right now, and this is actually after I've already recorded this. Unfortunately, just like Octopath Traveler yesterday, the audio never recorded. Don't expect me to be sweet today, and don't cry when you taste bitter defeat. So first, I bring out Kilowattrel because, you know, flying type versus bug Pokemon. Of course, I missed the Hurricane. It's just my luck. Yeah, so it gets a lunge. It's not very effective. So I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, even if I get the Hurricane this time, I'm good. Unfortunately, I get Sucker Punched. And as you can see, Kilowattrel goes down. So next, I go with Mrs. Bombasta. It's obvious choice. Bitter Blade should take it out. I forgot about the Sucker Punch because I'm like, oh, I'm weak to Sucker Punch. But thankfully I survived. Bitter Blade does revive my health, so I'm like, alright, cool. As long as I survive the hit, I'm okay. I did. I'm honestly not sure why it took me so long to keep this matchup, but I did revive Kilowattrel because I'm like, I kind of need it. Because it is a bug type, it is a flying type. Flying types are really good against bug Pokemon. So I was like, but at the very least, Fortress, I do get the ×4 because it is a steel type and a bug type. So I get, you know, quadruple the damage with this matchup. So go with the Bitter Blade. Unfortunately, I don't take it out this turn. It did use Curse, which raises its defense. But, you know, next turn we take it out. No problem. Oh, don't mind the camera. The voice is not going to sound the same. I thought about putting my camera... I thought about recording my camera or my face and then putting it on top of the camera, but I was like, that's doing too much. So it's like, it's not like you can hear me. So Fortune goes down. We go to the next matchup. So we do bring back Kilowattrel for the favorable Heracross type because Heracross is a fighting and bug type. So this is another one of those, you know, ×4 situation. So we do get the first hit. We do get the Hurricane this time. So Kilowattrel takes down Heracross. Next we have Spidops. Spidop is, I believe, just a bug type, but it could be bug and grass. But either way, I feel like we could take down Spidop, so I wasn't really worried about it too much. We go with another Hurricane. Of course, they use a Silk Trap, which is like Protect, so we can't hit the first time. But we do get lucky the second time and take it out pretty quickly. Perseverance is important for bug types. It's time to leap towards victory. So I do have this cool little transition. I think it looks good. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. I feel like it's going to be cooler to have both of the Terrastalized happen at the same time. So you're not really sure who is going to get Terrastalized first. Of course, I'm going to omit the trainer. Alright, so fortunately we get the speed advantage, so we use Bitter Blade. Should be a one-hit KO. It was. We're done. Pretty simple. Move on to the next gym so we can continue our assessment of everything. I see you have emerged from your chrysalis and become a beautiful new you. That was quite the battle. I must say that your skills rival that of even La Primera. Ah, how sweet it is to battle without holding back, even if I end up losing. I'm beginning to think that going too soft on people may be no good for either party. My culinary teacher, Mr. Kofu, did tell me to put more of myself into my baking after all. I think I may try conducting battles in more of my own style from now on. If trainers complain that the Cortando gym is suddenly more difficult, I'll just tell them that not all pastries are sweet. Goodbye for now. I hope to see you again someday. Behold, Tango, the site of Artisan's Windmill. It catches the wind that blew across Paldea and slowly yet powerfully spins ever on. My leaping down from that windmill to appear before those who would challenge my gym lends to an added debt to our battles. I see. I knew you would understand my reasoning, Tango. Ha ha ha. Though I believe I can spare my legs today, as we are sure to create my greatest masterpiece yet. Even if I do not light from above. But I digress. We are both artists, are we not? We have no further use for words now. I assume you are ready? Let our collaborative work of art begin. We are challenged by Brasius. So of course, you know, this is going to be like this for literally all the gym battles. I really don't know what happened. I feel like I test my mic. Let us ponder the art we will create together, Tango. So, you know, this is a grass type, so, I mean, Kilowattrel has the advantage with pretty much everything. Thankfully, I turned on my mic this time. I did add in, I think I'm saying that I added Dash Bun and Tiny Tinka because, what's it called? The rock Pokemon, and who else did I have? Somebody else. The water Pokemon, I think. I was like, I don't need them for right now. So, go with the Quick Hurricane. Hopefully it hits. I just noticed that we are a little underleveled for Kilowattrel. But, as long as you hit my moves, we're good. As you can see. Lilligant goes down first hit. Next Pokemon is Serena. Should be another quick thing. Hurricane goes down. Oh, it survived. I did get confused though, so that was good. Again, don't pay attention to, you know, to webcam Jeremy, because he's not talking right now. He talks a little bit, but not that much. Pay attention to the voice, not to the person. I don't know why I'm so hyped. So next Pokemon is another Breloom. Breloom is a grass, not another one, but it is a grass and fighting type, so I get lucky with the ×4. So Kilowattrel pretty much just been handling this one, hands down. Next Pokemon is Arboliva, which is the third evolution, I guess the second evolution of Smoliv. I didn't know the Smoliv had a middle evolution. I thought it was just that one. So it uses Seed Sour, which heals Pokemon, but I mean, I really haven't taken any damage, so it really doesn't do anything. We thankfully take down Arboliva pretty soon. See, just like that. I think I do end up switching, because if I don't switch, the Kilowattrel will be stuck in Uproar. I honestly can't remember what I did at this point. So Mrs. Bombastic comes in. I looked at the Terra Styles. This work's concept is deep rooting nature of plants. And briar thorns are not easily removed. So I brought out Mrs. Mombasta versus Kilowattrel because Kilowattrel's Terrasalize is electric, and with the pseudo being grass, you know, I'm like, I kind of need to keep Mrs. Bombasta in here. So hopefully the transitions work out well. Again. All right, Bitterblade, let's get it in. I guess I'm dancing. I'm having a good time. I think that was like early in my stream. I believe Sudowoodo had sturdy. That's why I didn't get the hit. But I should have killed it, but it didn't happen. I think he has a rock move too. Yeah. Was I in trouble? Oh yeah, I was. Look at me. Look at me. I was like, I got hit. But I mean, he's at 1 HP, so it really wasn't that much of a difference. He is going to heal a little bit, but it doesn't really change that much. He is going to go down. I don't have to worry about anything with Kilowattrel. As long as I hit, watch me miss Hurricane. Nope, I hit. Okay. I was nervous for a second because my luck, I would have missed Hurricane and I would have lost Sudowoodo or Kilowattrel as well. But cool. Yeah, that pretty much ended that battle. Vaughn's Guard! Seeing you in the midst of battle, you are like a unique gradient subtly changing hues. Riotous and yet gentle. Such contrast. I like the word to express it. My hat goes off to you. My battles with you are truly a gift. Each time I am made to remember how I felt so long ago. When I first ventured into this world of art. I almost forgot. You were here for the gym inspection in the top champion steed, correct? Well, that is of no consequence. Report on my gym here as you see fit. My inspiration is overflowing, as if drawn from a bottomless well. I will begin on a new piece at once. You must excuse me. Farewell. Alright guys, that is the end of the episode. Go and leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And next episode we'll do gyms 3 and 4 with the same, me just voiceover. Until next time everyone, hasta la vista. Peace.